heard about the Moravian brothers. Sold themselves into France as slaves so that they can enter France to preach the gospel. The only way to enter is only slaves that they will enter, that they will admit. So they sold themselves as slaves, carried the money and gave to charity, and then put themselves into a life of bondage so that Jesus can be preached in a land. This is the cost of why the Bible is now in your hand. That Bible you cannot open. This was the blood that brought it. They carried families and kept before lion. Under the reign of Emperor Nero, it is documented in history. They kept tigers and lions, and fathers watched their babies eaten raw by lions and tiger. And all they were waiting for, let's use the biological love to see whether that biological love will be stronger than what they have for God. And the father is looking in tears, his body is shaking. He knows he can never recover from this again. If this is where he dies, it ended there. And they pledge allegiance to the Lamb, never going back. And by every one of them that fell, from the league of people who were clapping, somebody's heart was pricked as they saw the boldness, they saw the joy in them while lions were devouring them. Somebody's heart was worn inside that crowd, and somebody became a Christian in the audience. And that was how they spread the gospel. It was transferred by blood and sacrifice. It was not pleasure, it was not house, not car, not the things we use now and say God is faithful. The faithfulness of God in their age was sacrifice. The Bible says they came and gathered and celebrated that they were counted worthy to suffer for Jesus. That was their own testimony, that it was a privilege to be flogged because of this name. When everybody depart and leave him, he repeats that instruction to our generation again. Would you leave me too? Are you also going to leave me? When everybody is focusing on what to get, would you leave me too? Or can I truly spend your life? Media, give us that song again. One. You are alive today, tomorrow you are no more. Yes, I know how quick life can go. Yes, why can't you give in to Jesus now? Many other spirits are drinking from your cup now, and Jesus cannot take you. I pray, I just pray it's your decision this night. It's either we waste or we waste. At the end, everybody must waste. You either waste for Jesus or you waste in the world. But at the end, your life must be spent on something. You can spend life on yourself, or you can spend it on the interest of our King. But if it's about whether you will be spent, everybody must be spent. The choice is only how you spend it. The world is doing a strong campaign. They want to mock those who want to hold on to the flag of Jesus. They will belittle them, talk them down, criticize them, use all kinds of standards to water down their convictions. I want to just re-echo it tonight that you are not the first. Those who went before us, that was how they bullied them inside time until they exited time, and creatures were standing giving them a salutation. Well done, thou good and faithful servant.